everyone. Hope everybody's having a good day. So, if you're new here, welcome. I'm doing a character look once a week. So this is my second one. If you haven't seen my first one, I did Ali from Burlesque. Go check it out. And if you're not new here, thank you. I love you all for continuing to support my makeup channel. It means so much to me. I love you. Thank you. So for today's makeup tutorial, I am Cruella de Vil, the newest one. So Emma Stone is in the newest Cruella de Vil. And I chose this look to do because there's so many looks in that film. I've seen the film, but I didn't realise how many really good looks there was in the film until I just googled it and it just showed me all the pictures, and I was like, oh my god, absolutely in love with this look. I was going to do the future with the red gems all over the lips, but I seen that all over Google, all over YouTube, so I wanted to try something different. This is giving me 1920s vibe, and yeah, this is what I came up with. But before we start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. Also, if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified the next time I upload, and you can see what I'm going to be next week. What am I going to be? We shall see. Yeah, so let's just get into it. Nothing on my face, but I did block my brows just to save a bit of time. I just used Pritt Stick and brushed my hair up with this Pritt Stick. It is eye friendly. Just be careful, obviously don't get it into your eyeball. And I let that dry, making sure that absolutely nothing on your skin. Let that dry. Once that is dry, then what you're gonna want to do is get any translucent that you have. I just go with my RCMA, and you're gonna want to set the brows. This just stops you from, when you're gonna put your concealer, it stops it from mixing in with the glue. Yes, I look crazy, but as you can see in the picture, she has no brows. She's got these like pencil brows, really 1920s vibe going on in that makeup look. Reminded me a lot of Pat McGrath style. Just let me see, all the hairs are back. Now I'm going to get my concealer C1. If you don't know who Pat McGrath is, she's an English makeup artist, absolutely amazing. Love her work. She has a makeup brand. I don't know what it's called. I think it's just Pat McGrath. But yeah, I'm just popping concealer all over the brows, okay? And then what you're gonna want to do is buff that in and set it. I'm just hoping to God that this works. Sometimes I can do this like seamlessly, and then sometimes I can't. So let's pray to the makeup gods that I can do this. So I'm just applying concealer. I'm going to blend it out. Okay, repeat process. Set it again and then conceal again. You can still kind of see them, so do that step again, twice. Honestly, blocking brows sometimes stresses me out because it's a process, as you can tell, and I just, when you don't get it right and you can still, my eyebrows are so dark. And obviously, I'm not complaining. I love having my eyebrows. I'm not saying they're ugly or whatever, or I'm not saying they're great either, but when you want to have no brows, it can be quite difficult to block out really dark brows. But anyways, I feel like I did a good job. I look crazy AF. Well, here we go. Just set them one more time. Okay, now to do the face, I'm just going to grab my foundation Revolution, and that's my lightest foundation. I don't know why I keep picking characters with really pale skin. I don't know. So I'm just going to buff that in. Oh, stop. I look so scary. Okay, so don't, like, it doesn't matter. Don't freak out if you're looking this crazy. Trust the process. I'm going to go in with my concealer, C1, and this is where we're just going to conceal, where we typically conceal with normal makeup. The only difference is we've just blocked the brows, and I'm going to colour the whole lid. We want every... Oh my god, this is going to look crazy once I do this. Hello. But anyways, yeah. Let's just conceal all the areas that you would conceal. Buff this in. Just be careful around the brow area that you don't lift up too much of the glue. So just really kind of gently buff around it, because it can still lift if you're like too aggressive. I'm sorry, I can't take myself seriously. That is perfect. You can then set your whole face again. So literally all we've been doing is putting on foundation, concealer, and then setting it with powder. Perfect. I think it's just handy to have like a cheap and cheerful face powder for these kind of looks, because I mean, look how much I've used. Oh my god, I'm literally covered in translucent powder. Oh well, it's all part of the process. Okay, so looking at the picture, she has very 1920s, you know, with the brows. So I think I'm going to draw the brows. Ooh, I'm going to do the brows. I think I'll do the brows. No, I'll do the brows last. I'll do the brows last. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I see pink, purple, black, grey, and silver. Going to use the Carnival 3 palette. Haven't used this bad boy in a while. And I'm going to start off by doing, there's a slight tinge of purple. So I'm going to use these two shades first. So it's Lilac and Tatty. So I'll go in with a fluffy brush and I'll use Lilac first. So scared. But look, we've like a blank canvas now. A really blank canvas. Okay, don't mind me if I look down like this. I'm looking at the picture for reference. Scared. Okay. I'm going to start with the corners. As you can see, it goes quite pink and pink there. Getting it, and then I'm just like fluffing it out, circular motions. This is not going to be overly neat. The whole image is quite smoky, grungy, and I don't know, I'm obsessed with it. So I'm just really working that out. Like, it's definitely giving me 1920s with the thin eyebrow and the lips. And yeah, I just love that. Yeah, so Pat McGrath is a makeup artist that has done a lot of kind of avant-garde makeup looks like this, and oh, amazing, amazing. If you haven't seen any of Pat McGrath, I might actually, if I can do it, just pop some clips here so you can see. I'm absolutely obsessed. So I can see a little bit of pink going up like here, up on top of the brow bone. I'm just really bouncing this. I swear I'm not being overly neat. So this is what we've got. And it's mainly focused on the outer. So like I said, here. Now I'm going to go into Tatty. I'll just use the same brush. Yeah, I'll use the same brush. And I'm going to focus this in the inner corner here. Like that. Underneath here, and then leaving a gap in the middle. So just like this middle finger here. Oh my god, my nail is gone. Ugh. But yeah, that finger there, leave it clear. Space. It will look grungy because it's looking quite fairy tale. Yeah, so let's move on. Okay, so the next colour I'm going to use is Grape. This one right here. Because on the outside it's quite light, and then the more you go into this makeup, it goes quite dark. So yeah, I'm building this all up. I'm going in with Grape next. This is what I can see. This could be completely wrong. And then there is a lot of black. You won't see Grape too much. And then I want to go into, oh, it's back and forth. Ooh, I want to go into Blackberry, which is like a deep purple, but like more on the blue side. I'm going to drag that under here. Ooh, tap. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you get a bit of fallout, it's not going to ruin anything. Just pat it in the corners like that. And then I'm going to go up the corner of my eye using the same brush. And I'm going on my bone there. There's a bone right there. I'm going on that and fluffing it out. There was another makeup look that I wanted to do from this. And like when you're watching the film, you don't really notice the makeup. Like that's how when I was going through it, I was like, oh my god, there were so many deadly looks like. But which one was it? It was, I think when she comes out of the bin lorry thing, she's wearing like a bin, newspapers and stuff, but it's definitely like with the white hair and all diamantes all around her eye and all, it just looked so good. And I was gonna do that one, but then I was like, oh, I'm not playing around with all that diamonds. Just like diamonds are just sticking them on individually like that is tough. Okay, so next up I'm going to get a smaller brush and I'm going to go into the black. So go into the black eyeshadow and just basically go over all the areas you've just went with the colours, and you're going to go a lot on top and it's only going to show a little bit of all the colours going through. It's really just a wash of the colours. You shouldn't see too much. You should really see a lot of darkness, black and silver, but there are hints of all the other purples. Well, that's what I can see. And then I'm going to go underneath tighter and then smoke it really out so you can see less of them purples. And then this black here is going really, really intensely in the eyebrow area right here. Like that. And then I'm going to draw the brow like over, so it should melt into that. And just keep going. In the corner here. As you can see in the picture, it's like really down the nose, that area there, and then that's going to be highlighted with silver. That's what I can see. I'm scared. And then, yeah, just keep building the black up. Just keep building, building, building. Then what I want to do is grab the same brush that we started with the pink. I'm going to dip it into a darker, like, cranberry colour, because that pink is quite light. Oops. I'm just going to dip into, like, a deeper red. I think I'm going to do chili pepper from this palette. Oh, you know when it's kind of dried out? Just scrape it with the back of your brush. It's going to loosen up when it's kind of compact in too much. Does that make sense? Don't know. So grabbing that chili pepper, focusing it on the crease there. Just feel like it's more true to colour. And I'm dragging this down a little bit as well. Oh. I mean, I don't know whether this is looking like the picture, but I definitely like the process. So we're going back into Blackberry and Tatty. So I'm going bing bong, bing bong. Bing bong. Oh my god, I'm dipping all my fingers into my eyeshadow palette and ruining them. And really just like sweeping that down. Yeah, sweeping it down. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the eyeshadow that I want to do from that. I'm going to grab my black liner and do my waterline. Then get a smudgy brush just to smudge that black a lot under there. So get black and really smudge that. Smudge it. See how dark and grungy that makes that look when you smudge the black liner? Okay, so I'll do the gel liner last. Now for, in my opinion, the fun part. I'm going to get the silver. So we're going to get a flat brush. Hopefully this ties everything together. Because, I don't know, it's way too colourful. I might have to keep going in with the black. But I'm going to go in with Natasha Denona. There's a silver in this that's absolutely stunning. Stunning, called Chromatic 04M. So we're just going to wet a flat brush. Any flat brush will do. I'm going to grab some Fix Plus. And what you're going to want to do is go over this whole area. Ooh, I feel like instant looks like it already. Again, don't be neat with this. It is really grungy, so that's the aim. I'm going to put some on what would be the brow bone. But actually, I'll grab a fluffy brush. I feel like that's too flat for it. I'm just going over this whole area and up into the temples. Go up like this and go down here like a highlighter moment. Just get that colour and basically just go everywhere. Now I want to be a bit more specific, so I'll grab that flat brush again, and this is where you go under here. Just be like as messy but yet neat. Does that make sense? And yeah, this is what you should get. So I bounce between the two because this one's going to spread out the shimmer and make it more of a highlight, and then this one is really going to compact that colour on. Now all I really want to do is just intensify the black. So I'll just go in with a black eyeshadow again and just go over all the areas that you see that is really quite dark in the picture and mimic that, like so. Like up in the brows I feel like is more black, and in the corners here. Cute. And then I'm going to just get some gel liner. So I'm going in with Note and Cruella, Emma Stone, whoever you want to call this. It doesn't have a flick, so I'm not doing a flick. I'm going to go over the black again. I'm sorry if this tutorial is hard to keep up with because I literally bounced around from all the colours simply because I didn't know where to begin. I've never done this before, so I hope it was easy enough to follow. All I'm doing here is I got my smudger brush and I'm intensifying and smudging out my liner so that there's no blunt areas, and then while it's still wet, just going over anything that I just think needs a bit more like darkness and depth. Like so. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Colour Trip Black. Okay, so all I've done is wet this with black, and I'm going to try and attempt to do these brows. I'm so freaking scared. So just go. You want to do a bend and over. So bend and over. Oh my god, I think I did them too bendy. Shit. Oh, I think they're more straight. Oh, and I actually cannot fix that. Hold on, let me just. Okay, I'm actually ruining it, so I'm going to move on. I'm going to do a little cross here. Okay, this brush is just too thick. I'm going to throw lashes and do the other side, and I'll be right back. Lashes stuck on. I don't know. We'll see at the end when it all comes together. I'm just going to grab this brush. Going to go into the black eyeshadow and really darken this area. I feel like it's not dark enough and grungy enough. I don't know. I think it still looks too pretty, if that makes sense. I don't really see anything else other than the lips to do. So let's just do the last step. Ooh. And the last step is going to be the lips. So it's Cyber World lip pencil, all I'm using. And in the picture, it's very 1920s, like I said. So it's very pointy. And there's also a fade going. So actually, you know what I need to do? I need to paint my lips white. All of it white on her lips. So colour this in concealer like I used earlier. So this is the closest colour that I have to her lips. What I'm going to do is a point and then try and fade it, or even just blot it and see if it just fades and does it for me on its own. It's so hard to go inside the lips when most of your life you've been trying to overdraw your lips. So you're out here and then we have to go inside the lips. I have cyber lipstick, so just colour it in. Once coloured in, just blot. I've already done too much. And colour this part in only. Like, who the fuck is she? So I got this wig from Shein. I actually did a Shein wig haul down on my makeup channel if you want to go check that out to see all the different wigs that I have, but this was one of them. Now this hairstyle from this particular scene with the makeup, it's not the right one. She has her hair a bit different. It's just styled, but obviously the colours are the same. I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to attempt. I could barely get my natural hair inside the wig, so I'm not going to be styling no wig on top of my head. Can't do it, won't do it, I'm sorry. This top, it's a jacket. I think I got it off Zara many years ago. It's the only military-ish thing that I own, so I hope you appreciate all the work and effort that I put into making this character become alive, but this is the best that I can do. Now, as for the makeup, I do like it, but the only thing that's really annoying me is the brows, and once I had that brow line drawn, there wasn't going back from that. I definitely would have liked to redo that brow. I definitely would have liked to redo the brow. Does that make sense? I can't speak English, or proper English, whatever. I can't speak English. I would have preferred to have redrawn the brow. I wanted it much straighter and not as high, and I think not as in as much. I don't know. I'll try and just have the picture there so that you can compare. And I think I should have went in more on the lip, on the top lip. I like the fade on the bottom. I think I did a good job on that. And overall, like, I can see a lot of the colours on my eyes when I'm looking at the picture. It doesn't seem as colourful, but I do still like it. And yeah, I think I did an okay job. But yeah, it's the end of the video now. This is my second character of the week. Oh, and I'm still enjoying this. I was thinking of doing not just films, but maybe like music videos, because a lot of music videos have looks that I love, especially in the 90s. And yeah, I don't know if that's like a little clue, but yeah, I was thinking already for the next character week what I want to do. I just need to get a few stuff. Hopefully I get the stuff. It takes ages to come. It takes like 3 weeks, and by then, you know, I would have needed to do other character looks in between then. Anyways, I'm rambling. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye!